All right, now we got some real world problems. So part A, you're making a banner for your sister's birthday. You start by cutting out triangle pieces of cardstock and choose to cut the paper diagonally. Each piece of cardstock measures 11.5 inches in height and a base of 8. So basically we have a piece of paper and then we're cutting this diagonally to make triangles. So we got each piece of paper measures 11.5 inches in height, 8 inches in base. What is the approximate angle formed at the base of the triangle? So this angle down here. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight that angle. This is going to be our opposite side. The 8 is our adjacent side. So if I have opposite adjacent, again, we can refer back to SOHCAHTOA if we need to. Opposite and adjacent, go with tan. So tan of my angle, I don't really have that angle, so I'm just going to label as theta, equals my opposite over my adjacent. So we're going to do tan inverse. Tan inverse. And then from there, we're going to take our calculator. We got tan inverse of 11.5 over 8. So tan inverse of 11.5 over 8 is 55.2. So we get, here, I'll set this up. Tan inverse of 11.5 over 8 is, what was it, 55.2? Yeah. 55.2 degrees. And then part B, imagine if you were using a ladder to clean out your gutters. Your ladder is 15 feet in length and your roof is 12 feet tall. You have placed the base of the ladder 9 feet away from the base of your home. At what angle is the base of your ladder leaning? All right, so for this one, we have a wall. Our ladder is always sideways because we got to climb up it. So that's 15 feet. Our roof is 12 feet tall, and then the base of the ladder is 9 feet away from the base of our home. At what angle is the base of your ladder leaning? So we're looking for this bottom angle over here. So again, this one they're giving us all our options. So it's kind of up to you, whatever you decide to use. I always usually like using opposite, and then you can use your adjacent for tan, or if you use the hypotenuse for sine if you wanted to. Kind of up to you. I'll use opposite hypotenuse. So that will go as sine. Opposite of hypotenuse. So we'll do sine sine, we'll do theta since I don't have my angle. That's what we're looking for. Of my 12 over my 15, opposite over hypotenuse. We'll do sine inverse. Sine inverse. We get theta equals sine inverse of 12 over 15, which equals 53.1. Part C, Mario is making a bike ramp on the sidewalk. He places a wood plank on top of blocks to form a ramp. The blocks are 1 foot in height. So height is 1 foot. And the distance from the base of the blocks to where the wood plank touches is 4. What is the approximate angle formed between the sidewalk and the ramp? So again, we're looking for this angle over here. So in this case, I got my opposite, and then I got my adjacent. So again, opposite adjacent, if we deal with SOHCAHTOA over here, opposite and adjacent go with tan. So tan of my angle, theta, equals my opposite over my adjacent. We do tan inverse. So we get theta equals tan inverse of 1/4. So tan inverse of 1/4, and we get 14, almost 14 degrees. So theta equals 14 degrees. And then finally for part D, a tree 40 feet high casts a shadow. Shadows are always on the ground, 58 feet in length. Find the measure of the angle of elevation. Again, that angle of elevation always is horizontal to the 90-degree angle. So we got that. So again, we got opposite, we got adjacent. So opposite adjacent, go with tan. So I can do tan of my angle theta equals my opposite over my adjacent. We do tan inverse. So theta equals tan inverse of 40 over 58. And then punch that into our calculator. 40 over 58, we get 34.6 degrees. And that would be our answer.